Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we're talking about Moonology. Hi, my name is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugar Land area. That's just outside of Houston. When I was a little girl, I fell in love with our moon, and ever since, I have been energetically drawn to moon energy. I have studied Moonology for quite a while, plus I enjoy teaching others about the different energies of each moon phase. Then combining that energy with our current moon sign, and you will come away with a great understanding of how both these energies will combine to influence each of us in unusual ways. If you like my content, please subscribe, like, and share. That's right, June 14th, we have our full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. And there's a lot of changes coming through, and we just had an eclipse cycle just go past not even a month ago. We're still kind of dealing with all of that energy, but we still have this full moon, and a full moon is all about releasing and letting go of, and kind of what else isn't working in your life, any obstacles. Let's work through all of that energy, and then we can find out what's coming up next. And then let's add this really amazing Sagittarius energy. And as Sagittarius energy is really encouraging our imagination, kind of like filling our imagination up with confidence. What can we fix? What can we repair? What can we create? Bringing this amazing energy in. This energy also has like a kick of like adventure. And it's kind of like, where else do we want to go? Where else do we want to add this energy? But it also favors like expansion and growth. And where is our expansion and our growth? It's one of those, it could be in areas that have been giving us obstacles that we can now let go of because we've got this great full moon energy. So where have you been wanting to expand your energy into? Where have you been wanting to grow into a new area or new phase of life? Maybe it's something else you want to learn, and you're kind of like, well, I don't have the money and I don't have that. So get rid of those ideas and let's amplify what we have right in front of us. And that energy can be really healthy when we realize the obstacles that we've put in for ourselves are ours. We put those there. We decided that we didn't have enough money. We decided that we don't have enough time in the day, or I'd rather watch a movie than go to school or learn something. We're making that choice. And so we have to accept what we've allowed ourselves to do, but we can also make new choices. And maybe those new choices are kind of full of imagination. I can do all of this. I can imagine myself having this type of life. And to do that, I've got to go to school and I've got to dedicate myself to that focus. For a little bit of time, I can give up watching movies or streaming videos or whatever it is, and I can give that up for a period of time to get where I want to go in life. So this is kind of this really enhanced imagination, or kind of filled with confidence energy of kind of like what's coming up next, and I am completely ready for it. So let's pull a couple of angel cards and get us more information on our full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. Let's see, the first one that's popping forward is playfulness. This is a great time. Playfulness really goes in with imagination, kind of like play with your imagination. Like, where do you want to go? What is it? What has been keeping you from where you want to go? What has been keeping you where you're at without any growth? Because if you haven't had a lot of growth lately, it's kind of like, I really want to expand. I really want to encourage myself to kind of amplify this energy and move into something completely new and different. Children have such an amazing imagination, and they can come up with some things that really are kind of like, okay, I wasn't expecting to fix it this way, but it worked. So make sure that you're looking at things from different points of view and different ideas, and not just going, oh, that's not going to work, because it could be the perfect thing. It could be the perfect answer of how to work through this energy and come up with some amazing answers. Next, music. I love music. I love listening to different types of music. I guarantee I listen to so many different types of music. It's crazy. But I love music because I love the way it kind of like enters my soul. And it's one of those like a great song can kind of lift my spirits and make me feel better. It can also make me feel sad or lonely at times. And those are all good emotions for a period of time or at that time. But it's one of those, I also love music that kind of makes me think and makes my mind kind of wander off in the distance, kind of like, what else could I be doing? Or where else could I be having this imagination or this growth coming in? So that's amazing. Enchantment, looking at things with childlike perspective and kind of like, where else can I make changes? Where else would I want to get rid of any obstacles that I've placed in front of me? So many times I have clients that will come to me and feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like someone's cursing me because no matter where I'm going, I'm having these problems or obstacles or all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, really? Because I don't see any problems there. I literally, I'm looking into their energy going, I don't see any problems. And then I start talking to them and I realize they're causing their own obstacles. Their thinking has changed their way of doing things. It was supposed to come to them easy, but because they thought it was going to be hard, now it's hard. Now it's instantly hard. And it's like, and it's not getting any easier and it's not going away and it's not dealing with this. So that's kind of the weird, quirky part is you're putting your obstacles in front of you. Release those obstacles. I'm going to just know that money is going to flow to me with ease, no matter where I'm at. Obstacles are going to show themselves and it's showing me where I've had problems in the past so I can let them go and just slide past them. That is a really cool way to deal with obstacles. But sometimes some of these obstacles can be very deep-seated. Sometimes we picked them up from our parents or grandparents or even brothers and sisters as children, and we haven't learned to get rid of them yet. It's really important that we learn. Most of our obstacles are what we put in us, but sometimes they're from other people. So that's the really important part is making sure that you're releasing those obstacles. And sometimes I tell people like gift it back to whoever gave it to you and ask them not to hang on to it, to give it back up to creator energy. So hopefully that they can learn a new way of working through this or not being held back by their own obstacles. To me, there's nothing worse. If you're pulling yourself back down every time you start to walk up the mountain, it gets tiring after a while. And you're kind of like, I do feel cursed. I do feel like someone's keeping me from my abundance. The problem is, it's you. Change your thinking and you can change your whole world. It is amazing. Once you start removing those obstacles from your thinking, it changes everything else. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.